Hello again and welcome back to my vlog. Reading from Choices again today, because I needed this. So, that's usually a lot of times what you end up with from me is what I need. Chapter 11, Choices of Action. In the previous chapter, we discussed that much of how we feel about things, our attitude, is either based on the programs we have received about them in the past or the choice that we have to think about them differently in the present. That means we can change feelings and change our override programs by our choice. The same is also true about choices of action. These two kinds of choices work hand in hand. Our actions affect our attitudes, and our attitudes affect our actions. Choices of action are those choices that tell us not how we feel about something, but what we will do about it. Moment by moment, day after day, we are given the opportunity to make choices about our actions. They can be among the smallest decisions that we make. They, too, are important. Choices of action include such minor decisions as what to wear, who to talk to, what to say, how to react when someone says something to you, what to eat, what time you'll get up in the morning, which letters to answer and what to write, which street to take on the way to work, whether or not to stop at the store, when to pay the bills, what program you will watch on television, when and if to mow the lawn, what to buy, who to be nice to, which friendships to nurture, where you decide to go on vacation, how to spend 5 extra minutes of free time, or what time you go to bed at night. Just as we have the freedom of choice to decide how we feel about anything that comes our way, we also have the freedom of choice to decide what we will do, what step we will take or move we will make in any situation at any time. Having freedom of choice does not imply that we do not have responsibilities that have to be met, of course. We have jobs, families, homes, social activities, personal relationships, and daily demands of living that, to some extent, seem to dictate many of our choices for us. But it is true that what we decide to do in each instance is still up to us. If you were to examine the lives of those individuals who are most in control of their lives and compare their choices of action with the lives of people who are not achieving success and self-fulfillment, you will always find that those who achieve the best in life exercise more control over the choices of action in every detail of their lives. This is because those who achieve take more personal responsibility for their own choices. Any of us could do the same. Taking personal responsibility is a habit. Learning to make choices about our actions is a habit. It is a skill that we learn and develop. If we want to get better at it, we can. 4 questions about your actions. In the previous chapter, we asked ourselves 4 questions about how we felt about our individual perceptions and how we could choose to change the way we feel about each of them if we wanted to. There are 4 similar questions that will help you take control of each of the choices you make that govern your actions. They are: 1. What am I doing about this? 2. What would I like to do about this? 3. What do I choose to do about this? 4. What am I going to do about this now? Asking yourself these 4 questions each time the opportunity comes up can be a fun exercise. Learning to ask these questions naturally and almost automatically could well make the difference in actually doing what you want to do and in what you will ultimately get out of life. Taking the few moments to ask yourself these 4 questions for even a few days or weeks will very clearly show you the importance of the role you play in making your choices of action for yourself. 1. What am I doing about this? This question asks you to ask yourself what to do about the situation, the moment the situation occurs. It could be asked when you are meeting someone for the first time, when you are writing a business report, or when you are talking to one of your children. Because it is possible to do most of what we do in any given day without giving the matter too much thought, this question really asks us the question, what am I programmed to do in this situation? What would I usually do? How do I typically act? What action would I usually take if I did not think about my next action and choose it for myself? 2. What would I like to do about this? If you could wave your wand, what would you really like to do? If you had your way and could do anything you wanted to do at this moment, what would it be? And this question also asks, what should I do right now if I want to take the most effective, correct, worthwhile action that I can take? All too often we feel that we are subject to the whims of the world around us. We feel that we have to act in a certain way, or that we are supposed to do something, or that we are expected to do what others want us to do. Doing any of these, following the expectation, might be completely different than the action we would take if, at the moment we thought about it and chose for ourselves what we would really like to do. 3. What do I choose to do about this? This question tells you what I do next is up to me. Making the choice for yourself puts taking personal responsibility back on you. It accepts your natural birthright for making choices for yourself. When you ask yourself this question, you put yourself on the line. What you're actually saying is, this is up to me. I'm making the choice. I choose to take personal responsibility for myself, and that's what I'm doing. What am I going to do about this now? Once you have made the decision to make a choice and act on it, you should find yourself taking action on your choice. That won't always be the case, of course. Old programs die hard. There will be times when you will tell yourself that you choose to do one thing and then find that your old programming convinces you to do another. It can take time to get used to the fact that a strongly stated personal choice is a powerful new program in itself. Old habits don't let go easily, and old programs love to step back in and regain control. A new choice made now to not argue at the dinner table, as an example, may be overridden by an old style that makes it all too easy to once again argue when the situation comes up. But the more you choose, the more you direct yourself with your own new choices of change, and the more it will begin to work for you. You may choose to get up in the morning tomorrow feeling better about yourself, and choosing to do those things tomorrow that you know within you will make your day a better day. Some of the new choices will be easier than others, and will work for you the first time you try them. Other choices will take longer. But if you have not already done so, make the decision to start. Ask yourself, what am I doing about this? What would I like to do about this? What do I choose to do about this? And then watch your response. And now I choose to make it a great day. Bye for now.